Yeah, wonder will you ever release a book? Probably within the next, like, 5 years, I'll probably have an actual serviceable book. Or comic or something. I mean, the main problem is, like, I wanna do 3 things apart from what I currently do, which is I want to make some kind of webcomic, I want to make some kind of book, and I want to make, like, some games. I don't really have enough time for any of those. And I don't really want to start until I move, because currently, like, we're in super limbo right now. And I would like to move out of here before I, like, really start committing to anything. Topazes. Are topazes just selling things? I don't know. So you're motivated out of spite, huh? Not exactly. But, you know, that feeling of, like, I can do better than this. Come on! Whatever. Yeah, the thing I find sad is they reboot characters and try and turn old characters into something else versus making new and better ones. Yeah, that's what got me with Solo, is like, if it hadn't been about Han Solo and Lando and whatever, and it was in fact just about a bunch of new people, that it was just like, yeah, this is something that happened at some point, it has no connection to any of the other movies. And, like, for me, that would have been actually really preferable. That would have been really cool. Oh well. Okay, so I've got loads of resources. Oh, hey, we can go harvest our cotton. Emily, I have a weird lump. You should check it out. Emily, check out my lump. Wow, that's an excellent result. I'm a believer now. Can I please order 3 of these planter boxes? Thank you. Okay, let's go see what we need to make those. But no, I don't know. It's one of those where there's a lot of stories I do want to tell, but honestly, it's more just genres that I don't see very often that I'd like to explore. I can make an umbrella. Ooh. It's actually a decent umbrella, too. Who's taunting me? Chill's just got a block of cheese next to me. I don't actually care, it's fine. Okay, I need... Oh, I need wooden boards. I need a lot of wooden boards. We should start working on those. Okay, so... it's too late for that. Let's see, so this is... Bleh. Honestly, I guess we'll just put the planter boxes in there. And eventually I'd like to get farmland. Let's see, for sale, how much do I need? 1,500 golds to actually get more land. You know, that's actually quite doable. Okay, so 3% crit chance, 5% defense. I wonder if you can equip multiple umbrellas at once. Probably not. But it'd be really funny if you can, if you could. I like it how I'm holding the umbrella like a, like another, like a weapon. It's placed on my back like I dual wield. That's strange. Phone? Yes, you! Wait, don't hang up. I'm one of the makers of this world. I was the one that made the grass grow. How are you enjoying your time at Portia? If you have questions or concerns, you can email us at admin@pathia.net. We're always open to criticism and praise. Mostly just praise. Let me tell you a secret. Someone in the abandoned ruins. There's a secret room. It's really awesome. Already found it. Okay, so what's it at? 90%. Good day for pawing. Not a great day for anything else. I guess that's fine. So I wanna come back on a different day and effectively sell all of those fishes at a marked up price and make loads. Okay, so construction catalog. Okay, there we go. So leveling up the home. Oh, I can actually like move it around and stuff. So upgrading the home costs 10,000 gold. Wow. So that increases maximum health bonus 200. Aw. Marriage unlocked. Oh, I see. That's just the maximum bonus that I can get. Assembly station. Lets me make iron... pricey. Work table. This is the one that I'd like to upgrade. So, 20 wooden boards, 5 old parts, and 2,000 gold. That's doable. What about a coop? Rope. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need... Honestly, I'm gonna say we're gonna want about a 3,500. Maybe a little bit more. I wouldn't mind getting stuff like the coop, but mainly I want a little bit more yard space, and definitely the next level of crafting table before I do too much more. Unfortunately, we just mainly have to wait. I could go fishing a lot. It's pretty tempting to go fishing for a while and effectively just, like, show up and be like, yo, money! Because I've got... I mean... Judging by some of these things, these guys sell for... Yeah, that's 1,500 in just that one. What else do we have? 280... 640. Yeah, so the wise fish are worth a lot. The rest, not so much so. We could go... We could stand to go fishing for a while and actually make a lot of cash. And just wait for the right day to sell it all. Money. Okay. Let's keep going for a little while longer. How about let's go until I've upgraded my farm? Do we do fishing? Fishing? I wonder if there's better fishing spots over the course of this entire map. That's an interesting question, actually. I'm gonna go down here. Let's do a little bit of fishing. It's pretty early in the day. Oh, I don't have any of my fishing stuff. Dang it. Yeah, I should probably just carry around my, I should probably just carry around... Well, I have enough money, or I have some amount of money. Let's grab our... Let's grab our caterpillars. I've still got plenty. And then I'm gonna go up here. There's a harbor to the south. Is there a better place to go fishing than the harbor? Because that's the one thing to keep an eye on. Because if I could actually go to, like, an optimum spot, I would. I just don't know if, like, the fish is different at all, or if it's just, like, fish here, fish there, it's a fish. Eh. Let's see. Okay, can I go in here? I hope so. The rune is under inspection. No entry is permitted. Well, that certainly makes that easier. I wonder when that opens up.
We're sort of a frontier town. If you go west from here, you'd hit the peripheries in a hurry. Sometimes a weird monster will appear from there, so we always need to be vigilant.
Oh, the other thing I can do. Let's head for the research area. It looks like that's... Oh. I didn't realize it, but there's actually this. What's Toady have? He's got weirdly expensive fish. I don't know really why. Okay. How much money would you get if you fished an entire day? 2,000? 3,000? Give or take? I can make a lot, actually. Research.
Hi. Did you discover something new? That should be enough data disks. The data corruption on...
Okay, and I don't want to expedite anything, because that's a pain in the butt. Okay. So yeah, let's see how much money I make with a fishing round. I don't know if the fishing competition scales it up at all. But let's just go fish until we pass out or run out of caterpillars. Whatever happens first. And we'll try and judge how much money that gets me. Yeah, you can get a lot of money from just, like, 3 fish. It really is easy to make a lot of money. I think later on, once you have the better resources, like iron and rope, or even, like, further than that, you can make more from, like, building stuff. But this requires minimal effort. Yeah, we should actually get the upgrade so you can see what a fish is. Let's start working towards that. Because, yeah, if I can get this one, identify a fish before catching it, it means I'll be able to tell, is this a fish actually worth my time? The other thing is, no, the fish really aren't worth that much more. I'm not really seeing anything good here. Let's continue on down. I'm not seeing if, Oh, to get the best fishing rod, donate one of each emperor fish to the museum. Where is the museum, by the way? I couldn't find it immediately. But yeah, if we can get a better fishing rod, that'd be a good idea. Because yeah, I'd like to get a better fishing rod than this one. But I also don't know how many different emperor fish there are to begin with. Okay, yeah, it definitely does seem like different fishing spots have better or worse spawn rates. Whoa. We should probably see if we can get some kind of an intermediary, though. Okay. Now that I'm not racing, we can get an Emperor Goliath. And then maybe another one. See, that guy is worth 700 if sold at the right price. Ah, damn it. The waterfall or the deserts are the better places. Gotcha. This guy really doesn't want to be caught. There we go. That's just a regular Goliath, but still. I think the Emperor was actually easier. But yeah, on a per caterpillar basis, coming out here seems way more worth my time. We just gotta take it very slow and very carefully. There we go. This is also extremely energy efficient. Like, if you're just starting out in this game, go fishing, you'll be able to afford, like, everything. Well, not everything. But still, there's a lot of Goliaths out here. Where were these guys during the fishing competition? Actually, I'm kind of curious if the fishing I'm kind of curious if the fishing competition... Oh, I see. Every time you catch a fish, it advances the timer. That's what the weird transition means. That's okay. Yeah, we should go find the museum, tomorrow or something. Or figure out where... Yeah, it's the big one that got away during the competition. Yeah, but, like, see how many of these guys I've run into so far? There's, like, a load of them. Like, they're everywhere. Yeah, so every time you catch a fish, it advances the clock by about an hour. Really? Okay, so competition has all the fish but the biggest one. I was wondering about that. There are a number of other fishes that I straight up haven't seen. That were here. Probably just let it run out. Track him for a little while. There we go. Maybe it's half an hour. I'm not sure. Let's stop. We've got some mining to do in the area anyway. And so, in all of that time, we made 700... 2,000... About 2,000 gold, give or take, depending on how much we sell. But still. Okay. But yeah, if we could get the thing that actually makes it so we can even see what fish we're going to catch. Assuming... Nope, I can get this one. Okay. Okay, so the biggest fish is worth 5,000. Damn! I'll have to figure out where to fish him, though I'm gonna need bigger rods if I want to spend too much time fishing, otherwise I'm gonna hurt myself. It's just a little awkward. Also, does cooking fish improve the value, or... it doesn't do anything? Oh, you find the best fish at the waterfall. Really? Oh, is it that? No, it's probably not that, like, kind of fast red one. Because we saw him during the competition. Oh, one way or another, I need a bigger rod if I'm going to be catching any super fish here. Because otherwise, like, I just... it's going to be just too much of a strain. And honestly, like... The rods themselves are garbage. They snap easy and lower, I don't know. Okay, so its difficulty is on the wiki. Cool. I'll probably look it up. I don't like playing these games with a wiki open, but this feels like something I could probably justify having a wiki running. Okay, anything else up here? Well, there's this. Oh, I wonder if you get to... Yeah, you probably rebuild that at some point. Actually, let's go back, let's go back and see what's required to build the bridge, because at this point I could reasonably do it. Admittedly, I'd like to get better equipment. Let's hope tomorrow has better market prices. Okay, so for consistency, though, the desert has almost all fish above 130. Yeah, I'm sure... Wow. Did I just, like, teleport over to murder these guys? Wow. They're dying. I'll probably want to do fishing in the desert. The main problem is we don't have access to it yet. I think we have to build, like, 1 or 2 bridges before we can get over there. Because I don't see a way to get past. There's... Wow, industries? Yeah, you might be able to get past the sewage plant ruins. Wow, actually... Somber Marsh. It does look like there's a couple of zones. Yeah. The Fufala Desert. Yeah, it actually looks like you can get... pretty far. Huh, neat. Still boggles my mind a little bit that these are the developers that were working on, was it Planet Explorers? I think it was Planet Explorers or something like that. I know a number of people are still kind of mad at them for ditching that project, but I think I don't know. It's kind of one of those where it's like, I'm torn. I feel like developers should finish their games at the same time. I also feel like, yeah, developers should not be shackled to a project for a decade. Just, you know... just to make it complete. Some games straight up, like, the developers have dreamed too big. That just happens. Okay, so we want to make one more planter. We want the wood storage. We want the planks, actually. Let's see. Wander can't get into some zones without advancing the story. You've tried, and you get lovely invisible walls. It's interesting that they'd actually have invisible walls like that. But, probably fair. Can't wait until we get the better storage, too. I also consider if they still have passion for the game. If they don't, they won't make it as good as they could be. Oh, absolutely. What was the game? Stonehearth. Game I actually rather enjoyed. Played it a year ago, I think. And I've been meaning to go back to it now that I think it's done. Or it's, like, nearing completion. I'm not really sure. I know Avac's been playing it lately, and, you know, I'm kind of like, I'd like to give that another go. But the developers are more or less calling it done. I'm not going to say preemptively, because I think that'd be unfair. But there is... You know, they're more or less saying, like, yeah, we're not going to be, like, doing all of these things that we kind of wanted to. And, like, I know they had been, like, talking big about, like, adding a bunch of other stuff. And they, like, kind of added multiplayer and some other bits. And a lot of people are mad at them because they're effectively moving on to new projects. And it's tough, because on one hand, yeah, you know, there are features that they said they'd add that they're not going to add. At the same time, like, yeah, you know, we can't expect developers to work on one project forever. Hell, I can barely enjoy a game for more than 20 episodes. I can't imagine, say, working on a game for 10 years of my life. Some people clearly make it work. Yeah, Shell's been working on a green dragon painting for 2 years, and she's going to finish it tonight, which is actually rather exciting. And admittedly, like, yeah, it's not 2 years straight. It's off and on over the course of multiple years, with injuries and life things more or less showing up and being like, no dragon. But, you know, for me, it's just like, yeah, I'm usually just pretty ready to move on to a different project almost every single week, even day sometimes. And there's a couple of games that I'll absolutely stick around for, but most of them I'm like, nah. Okay, wooden bridgehead, wooden bridge body. I assume we need to have 2 of these. Copper pipes. Bridgehead should be easy. So we need 2 bridgeheads and a body. So we need more copper pipes. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have made that many, but whatever. I got plenty of copper bars just lying around. Okay, let's make some more bronze. They take forever anyway. Fuel is depleted. After more bronze bar. There we go. Hey, what about DE? Their business model with Warframe involves focusing on Warframe for years. I mean, so the thing is... Oh, my character just passed out. The thing is, like, if a developer wants to, that's entirely acceptable. It's mainly when a developer clearly wants to move on to something new. Unless, like, they really have just abandoned their game. In, like, a truly unplayable state. Like, I'm still a little bit... Oh, hello.
So you're the new builder in town. I heard you're from Barnarock. It's a lot more humid here in Portia. Have you got used to the humidity here?
No.
Health is the most important thing in life, right? Don't wait until you're sick to do something about it. A seaside proverb says prevention is the best cure. Don't you agree? Good. But still, eat some healthy foods. Good for the body, good for the mind. Try using milk, golden salmon, and salt to make the creamy salmon stew. It's a local stew. I personally find it very healthy.
Thanks. I wonder, you have 200 episodes of Slay the Spire. I mean, there are obvious and notable exceptions to everything. Like, yeah, obviously, I get really hooked on a couple of games and can do them forever. Admittedly, I'm gonna say the latter half of a lot of those Slay the Spire episodes before they added modding, I was definitely... I'm gonna definitely admit I was pushing myself a little bit. I wasn't super excited to keep doing Slay the Spire after episode 100. Not necessarily because it was boring, but just because, like, I'd already done so much. It's just like, I don't really want to do more right now. Let's see. So we got some quests to turn in. Let's go work on those first. But you know, for most games, I really don't want to be shackled to them for like months on end or anything like that.
Thank you. I can't wait to...
Nope, can't wait to try them out. Ooh, and that's a lot of money. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like good examples of games that like were a perfect... Double Cross, actually. Double Cross, Wandersong, Underhero. Those are all games that had like perfect lengths, and I was so happy with them the entire way through, and it never felt like they outstayed their welcome or anything like that. Persona 5, on the other hand, great game, but like, oh,
thank you. This tree farm will be back in business in no time. Come on, Natives, let's get busy.
Okay, so that's under maintenance, come back later. Easy peasy. Yeah, I love JRPGs, but some I struggle to finish because of the length. I have the problem with so many JRPGs. Like, I haven't finished Dragon Quest XI, Octopath Traveler, Lost Sphere, and we're working on those. We've actually been recording Lost Sphere specifically during the afternoons. And super frustratingly, the credits rolled, and then it's like, by the way, you still have about 6 to 8 hours left of gameplay, if not more. And I'm like, oh no. And it's not like, it's not super bad, it's just a matter of just like, time I don't have. Okay, what's the market price at? 90%. Well, gonna need some more copper. I wouldn't mind going mining again. We could go fishing some more. What do we need for the rest of the bridge? We needed hardwood planks and some other things. Okay. Oh, right. I gotta get a gift together. As you all know, we currently don't have an active barbershop in town. Ever since San was mocked for his color blindness during that haircutting competition, he has never recovered. I thought time would heal everything, but I was wrong. After a recent talk, I've found that he's depressed as ever. As there's no other barber in town, I was hoping that someone can help Sanwa regain his confidence. In times like these, we need to stand up and help each other, and I really don't want Gust cutting my hair anymore. And some new research in about 2 days. Yeah, same thing with CRPGs. Struggled to complete some because they're even longer than JRPGs. Yeah, Pathfinder Kingmaker. Like, this year alone is jam-packed with games that I straight up couldn't finish. Even if I'd like to. I just want to look at the handbook for a second. So we need 5 bronze plates and... Okay, so we should make some bronze plates while we're at it. Let's actually retrieve this. I'm gonna get another civil cutter if I can. Nope, we don't have any blades. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just start that there. We'll have enough for later. I think let's go do a little bit of mining. Maybe? No. Let's keep fishing. It's maybe a bit repetitive, but whatever. I got Divinity Original Sin 2. Took like 2 minutes to finish because of the hours I was doing at work and stuff. Yeah, CRPGs are long. They're often worth it. My one problem with games that are that long is the mechanics generally don't hold my interest that long. Divinity, I think, is going to be the notable exception just because the combat in that game is so dang fun. But like... You know, with this game, for example, I can switch between fishing, mining, and whatever. And honestly, they're all pretty bland. But it does give me something to latch onto and repetition. With Persona, for example, it was mostly just walking around talking to people, kind of paying attention to a schedule, and then going into the dungeon to fight monsters that generally didn't change much from fight to fight. I think that always got to me a little bit. Because I wanted more variety, or it just to be shorter. See, which had better combat, 2 or 1? I'm actually gonna probably buck against the trend. I would actually say Divinity 1 had the better combat. Divinity 2 had the better balanced combat. Because Divinity 1, you had a bunch of extra energy management to do. Because you could have like, I don't even remember if it was like AP or SP or energy or whatever. But you could effectively have like 13, 14 energy per turn if you knew how to do things right. And you could like warp people around and like really scum your opponents, and it was lovely. It got kind of nuts, and like it was very skewed in favor of casters generally. God damn it. But I would say Divinity 2 was probably the better game, just because better balance, better world design. I honestly can't tell you if either had good plots. I don't really like Larian Studios' writing. I liked their character dialogue in Dragon Commander, but the game itself was bad.